Some creatures are so strange that they seem to come from nightmares. Dragons, mythical beasts, and a few that just can't be explained. Hang on for the most unbelievable evidence of mysterious beings existing in our world that will leave you shocked.
Oh my god!
Ugh. Some things in the woods stay hidden until they don't. While testing his camera from a hillside, a photographer captured something wild. A massive dragon-like figure moved through the trees, its huge wings stretched wide like it was searching for something. Even from a distance, the sight was enough to shake him. Whether it was real or not, one thing was clear. He saw something incredible. He kept the photo as proof that sometimes the wildest things are hiding right in plain sight. Perched on top. This guy thought he had stumbled into another dimension when he glanced out his window and saw a massive winged creature perched on top of a nearby tower. By the looks of it, it seemed like a dragon had somehow broken loose. Imagine seeing something like that near your home. You'd probably think you'd been teleported back to prehistoric times. Viewers believe it could be a real creature, while others argue it's just clever CGI. The internet is still buzzing, but the real truth? Well, that's still up in the air. Legend in flight. About 8 years ago, in China, a man claimed to have captured something straight out of legend. A dragon flying over the mountains. The footage, taken in Yunnan province, shows a massive, dragon-like creature soaring across the sky. Its long, serpentine body and powerful wings sparked excitement and debate. The video quickly gained attention, but no one has been able to confirm if it was real or just an illusion. Even today, it's still a head-scratcher, leaving many to wonder if dragons still roam the skies. Flying mystery. One man got the shock of his life when he looked up and saw a giant, mysterious bird flying overhead. It looked just like a pterosaur, with huge wings and a sharp, prehistoric shape that made it seem like it had flown straight out of the past. But this wasn't some ancient fossil. This creature was alive and soaring through the sky. Maybe it was a survivor from long ago, or maybe a species no one's ever seen before. Hodag. While out in the woods, a group stumbled upon something that felt straight out of a legend. The Hodag. Hiding behind the trees, this huge creature had gray, scaly skin, a spiked back. Even from far away, it looked terrifying. Too scared to get closer. One guy managed to record just enough to get people talking online. Did they really catch the legendary Hodag on camera? One thing's for sure, no one wanted to stick around to find out. Soaring monster. Most people are used to seeing birds in the sky, but imagine looking up and spotting something massive gliding overhead. That's exactly what happened to a guy driving through the US when he noticed a bat-like dragon soaring above. Stunned, he grabbed his phone and filmed the eerie sight. Once the footage hit the internet, theories exploded. Some swore it was real, while skeptics brushed it off as a hoax. Whether fact or fiction, the clip left everyone questioning what really lurks in the skies above. Flight to remember. It was just another flight until passengers noticed strange smoke outside their windows. As they searched for answers, one of them spotted something massive, a dragon gliding through the clouds. The reason for the smoke was clear, but there was nothing they could do. One passenger quickly grabbed his phone, capturing proof of what they had just seen. Meanwhile, another filmed the city lights below when flames suddenly appeared in the clouds, frozen in place. Then, just as suddenly, they vanished, leaving him questioning if reality had just glitched. Griffin. If you always thought griffins were just myths, this video might change your mind. A man is seen calmly patting what appears to be the legendary creature, and the griffin isn't fighting back. It's just sitting there, completely at ease. For those unfamiliar, a griffin has the body of a lion with the head and wings of an eagle, known for its fierce nature. But in this footage, it's surprisingly peaceful, leaving many wondering if this legendary beast is more real than we ever imagined. Set free. Deep in a dense forest, a man stood next to a creature that looked straight out of the prehistoric era. It had the shape of a dinosaur, and its mouth was covered with cloth, almost like it had been kept restrained. Then, in one quick move, the man let it go. The creature didn't waste a second. It darted into the trees and disappeared. While scientists say dinosaurs went extinct millions of years ago, this sighting makes you wonder if some secrets of the past are still roaming around. Sea monster. A woman in Indonesia caught something unbelievable on camera. A massive creature moving through the ocean. She was convinced it was a sea monster, but the internet wasn't so sure. Some said it was just waves playing tricks on the eyes, while others believed it could be a group of sea animals swimming together. The footage sparked a frenzy of debate, with theories ranging from the mysterious to the downright bizarre. Whatever it was, one thing's for sure. It left everyone questioning what really lurks beneath the waves. Dino. Think dinosaurs are long gone? Well, think again. People say they're just experts at hiding, and this trail camera footage might just prove it. Caught on tape was a creature dashing through the bushes, and that long tail, it sure looked like a velociraptor. Known for their sharp teeth and powerful legs, these creatures could reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour, mostly spotted in ancient fossils across Asia. But seeing one on modern ground? That's a whole different story. Whether it's real or just a wild coincidence, this clip definitely makes you wonder what's really lurking out there. Glorp. While clearing out sewer pipes, workers stumbled upon something that stopped them in their tracks. At first, it just looked like another shadow in the dark, damp tunnel. But then, something moved. What they saw next was enough to make anyone freeze. This creature had sharp, jagged teeth that almost glowed in the dark. Its slimy, dirt-covered body looked like it had been lurking down there for years. Some even joked it could be a leftover from a horror movie, or maybe someone's creepy pet gone rogue. Either way, it's one sewer site they'll never forget. Prehistoric surprise. A group of friends set out for a relaxing horseback ride through the woods, but what they found was anything but ordinary. Out of nowhere, a small, dark-furred creature with a long, bushy tail appeared on the trail. At first, it seemed harmless, just watching them pass. But then, without warning, it lunged at one of the riders, knocking them straight off their horse. Some online believe it looked like a tiny dinosaur, while others think it was just an anteater. Whatever it was, it left everyone guessing. Hybrid creature. While walking near a sewer, a man spotted something weird swimming in the water. At first, he thought it was just a fish, but when he zoomed in with his camera, things got strange. The creature had an alien-like fish vibe, but also looked a bit like a rat. Online folks went wild. Some said it was definitely a fish. Others were sure it was a mouse. So, why not settle it and just call it a mousefish? Either way, this oddball had everyone talking. Just another proof that some creatures are so strange, they almost feel mythical. Horned serpent. While checking out some abandoned ruins, a man came across something straight out of legend. A snake with 2 long horns on its head. This wasn't your average serpent. Viewers believe it could be the mythical Cerastes from Greek mythology. Luckily, the man caught the strange encounter on video, and it quickly grabbed attention online. It's wild to think a creature like this could stay hidden for so long. This sighting has people wondering, what other mythical beasts could still be out there, roaming the earth without us even knowing? Flying entity. A strange video popped up online showing a flying object carrying a glowing, cube-like box. It moved like it had a mission, almost guarding whatever was inside. The clip went viral fast, sparking wild guesses. Was it a secret military test, or something from another universe using energy we can't even imagine? Some said it looked like a futuristic drone, but that glow felt different, almost otherworldly. Whatever it was, it left people hooked, wondering what they just witnessed. Zerg. In 2009, Dallas locals were stunned when a massive creature appeared in the sky, resembling the fictional Zerg, an insect-like being known for evolving quickly and acting under a hive mind. The creature loomed above, casting an eerie presence before vanishing without a trace. The sighting sent chills through witnesses, leaving many shaken and uncertain about what they had seen. Whether it was a visitor from another world or something beyond understanding, its brief appearance left a lasting mark on Dallas. Troll. For anyone who doubts trolls are real, this clip might just change your mind. Caught on camera in a rare moment, this towering creature, covered head to toe in dark, shaggy hair, looked like it walked straight out of folklore. Anything in its path didn't stand a chance. Filmed at night, the massive figure took slow, heavy steps towards the person recording. While creatures like this usually stick to the shadows of the wilderness, it seemed like this one had enough of being disturbed. When their peace gets disrupted, it's no surprise if they decide to show who's boss. UK Ferry.
Oh my god!
Ugh.
Here comes another encounter proving mythological creatures are not just made-up stories. In the UK, some kids were playing in their backyard when they noticed something strange. Hanging on a big tree, they spotted what looked like a beehive. But it wasn't the hive that got their attention. It was a tiny creature with delicate wings and a small, doll-like body trying to get inside. Spooked, the kids ran, wondering if they'd just seen a real-life fairy. Chinese Sky Guardian. In 2019, a small town in China saw something that felt straight out of a fantasy. A huge, glowing cloud rolled in, but the real shock came next. A giant angel-like figure appeared inside, wings spread wide like it was guarding the skies. People stood frozen, torn between awe and fear, some believing they were seeing a real celestial being. Others whispered about ancient guardians. Whatever it was, that moment stuck with them, leaving behind a mystery that felt bigger than the sky itself. Dino flying. The internet is buzzing over a wild video that has everyone scratching their heads. A massive, winged creature with a wingspan as wide as a full-sized car was caught soaring through the sky. But here's the kicker. Its tail looked just like a dinosaur's. That sent speculation into overdrive. Could this be a prehistoric survivor making a grand return, or just a clever hoax? While skeptics brush it off, cryptid enthusiasts refuse to let it go. What do you think? Real, or just another internet mystery? Unicorn. For centuries, unicorns have been dismissed as myths, but a few recent encounters are making people think twice. A man hiking deep in the woods came across a creature straight out of legend. White, elegant, and unmistakably sporting a horn. If that wasn't enough, another person spotted a similar animal calmly grazing nearby. Then came the wildest clip yet. A girl cradling what looked like a baby unicorn, with its delicate features and a single horn. The footage left viewers torn between amazement and disbelief. Could unicorns be real after all? Soaring myth. Back in 2017, a woman sitting in her front yard in Phoenix captured something truly bizarre. She spotted a dark, humanoid figure with wings hovering far off in the distance. Zooming in, it became clear. This wasn't a bird, a plane, or anything science could explain. It floated effortlessly in the air, almost as if defying gravity. Viewers believe it could be a mythical creature, while others suggest it might be an extraterrestrial being quietly observing Earth. Whatever it was, it left behind more questions than answers. Dallas Dragons. One sunny afternoon in Dallas, a man was enjoying the day when he spotted something wild. 3 strange insect-like creatures flying together across the sky. Earlier, there was just one, but now they seemed to be multiplying, moving in perfect sync like they were watching us. Then, just like that, they disappeared. Were they studying the area? With more than one sighting, it's hard to call it random. Could Dallas be a secret hotspot for something out of this world? What's your take? Thunderbird. Check this out, guys. Back in 1977, a former combat photographer in Illinois captured something unreal on camera. A massive bird that looked straight out of Native American legends. It was a thunderbird, with wings so huge they dwarfed anything you'd expect to see in the sky. Its dark shape matched ancient stories, giving the whole thing a chilling vibe. Even experts from top universities checked the footage and said it was legit. But to this day, no one knows what it really was, keeping the mystery wide open. Virginia Monster. One ordinary day in West Virginia took a wild turn when a man spotted something strange in the sky. It looked like a bird, but as it got closer, it seemed more like a giant, glowing creature, its body pulsing as it floated by. It moved with an eerie grace, almost like some ancient mythical beast. The man caught it on video, and it quickly went viral. Now netizens said it was a legendary sky creature, and others were just left stunned by the mystery. Cryptid in the air. While heading out, 2 men spotted something strange in the sky, an octopus-like figure just floating up there. Curious, they grabbed their phones and recorded it. The unusual sight caught the attention of others, and soon the clip went viral. Netizens guessed it was just a fancy kite, while others believed it looked too real, like an octopus that somehow ended up flying. Whatever it was, it definitely left people wondering what they had just witnessed. Indoscare. Deep in an Indonesian village, a river held a terrifying secret. Any cattle that wandered too close vanished without a trace. The mystery grew until a group of locals finally decided to investigate. When they reached the riverbank, they spotted something lurking beneath the surface. A dark, shadowy beast with a long, twisting tail. Its face remained hidden, adding to the fear. Armed with sticks, they bravely waded in, trying to corner the creature. But just when they thought they had it, the monster vanished, never to be seen again. Monster is real. A towering figure stood on the hill, casting an eerie shadow over the land. Its body looked almost skeletal, stretched out in an unnatural way. But what really sent chills? Its head looked like 2 giant loudspeakers fused to its neck. Yep, it instantly reminded people of the Siren Man from the movie Siren. This creature wasn't just standing still. It moved slowly, almost like it was searching for someone to lure with its haunting song. It's like the fictional Siren Man just stepped off the movie screen and into reality. Chupacabra. Tall, walking on all fours, and looking kinda like a canine, but not quite. This clip has people buzzing about the legendary Chupacabra again. This odd-looking critter was spotted strolling near a farm, and the guy who saw it thought it best to give everyone in the area a heads up. I mean, just check out its dark outline and those super long legs. This thing doesn't look like any animal we know. I think it's the infamous Chupacabra, while some netizens aren't so sure. But whatever it is, it definitely has everyone talking. Surprising catch. Now, check out a catch that has people scratching their heads. A fisherman pulled up what looked like a creature straight out of a fairy tale. It had a human-like upper body with a fishtail, kind of like a mermaid, but with a twist. Its skin had tiger-like stripes, and it even had pointy elf-like ears. But the fins? Those looked pretty intense. Sadly, it wasn't moving, likely unable to survive out of water. So, was this an actual mermaid, or just a super unusual sea creature? Either way, it's one wild catch. Pale horror. Late at night, in the shadows of an old falling-apart house, a group of explorers came across something creepy. As they shined their flashlights, they spotted a pale, weird-looking figure crouched on the rooftop. Its eyes glowed in the dark. Some might say it looked like the Rake, the creepy creature known for stalking at night. The creepiest part? It kept moving around, almost like it was messing with them. Like how a cat plays with a mouse before pouncing. The video ended suddenly, so who knows if they made it out okay. Shocking being. This guy found a strange, oversized insect chilling on a tree branch near his home. The bug had huge eyes, thin, thread-like structures sticking out of its back, and an appearance that didn't look like anything you'd expect in the backyard. As the camera zoomed out, it got weirder. The creature looked almost human-like. It sat upright on two legs, gripping the branch with its hands, and had a flat, odd-looking tail. People online went wild with guesses. Some thought it was some kind of hybrid creature, while others joked about it being a failed lab experiment, but with no real answer about what it was. The giant bug remains one big head-scratcher. Night crawlers. A security camera caught several strange figures walking by. Just a pair of long, skinny legs with no upper body in sight. These odd creatures are known as Fresno nightcrawlers. Viewers believe they're extraterrestrial or paranormal, with sharp claws hidden beneath their legs for hunting. The first sighting popped up in California back in 2007, and more have been reported since. But no one really knows what they are or where they came from. Poodle?
Are you real? What the hell are you, buddy?
Guys, everyone loves poodles, right? But imagine finding something even smaller and cuter. That's exactly what happened when a boy spotted a little, white, fluffy creature on his porch. At first, he thought it was just a piece of fluff stuck to the beam, but as he zoomed in with his camera, he realized it was actually a moth, one that looked just like a tiny poodle. With its big black eyes, long antennas, and snowy fur, it was a perfect match. Turns out, it was a Venezuelan poodle moth, first discovered in 2009. Looks like the kids stumbled upon one adorable surprise.
Hi! Oh my god, you're so cute!
Jersey Devil. Guys, would you be brave enough to come face to face with a creature straight out of 18th century folklore? Well, one man did. Meet the Jersey Devil, a creature with a goat's head, bat-like wings, hooves, and a split tail. Many claim to have seen it lurking in the eerie pine barrens of South Jersey. Back in 2015, a video went viral showing what looked like the creature flying through the air, sending chills down spines everywhere. But later, researchers dismissed it, saying the wings looked more like a toy than a terror. Still, the legend lives on, blurring the line between fact and folklore. Dobby. Graveyards are usually calm, but what unfolded in one UK cemetery was far from ordinary. A local spotted something strange. A tiny creature with little legs and arms, big ears, and a face that looked a lot like Dobby from Harry Potter. It peeked out from behind a grave, then suddenly dashed to another and disappeared. Definitely not the kind of thing you'd expect to see during a quiet walk, whether it was some ancient relic or an odd visitor from somewhere unknown. One thing's for sure, this moment would make anyone think twice about wandering through graveyards at night. Mythical demon. In a rare and eerie moment, someone managed to catch a glimpse of a creature that looked straight out of a nightmare. This shadowy figure looked like a demon goat, pitch black, with massive, curling horns. It almost seemed like it had wandered in from some otherworldly realm. The creature tried to stay hidden, but every now and then, it peeked out as if checking if the coast was clear, or maybe sizing up its next move. Was it being playful or preparing to strike? Either way, it's one encounter that's hard to forget. Shocking catch. A simple fishing trip took an unexpected turn when these fishermen pulled up something straight out of a legend, a mermaid caught in their net. The viral clip showed them struggling to lift the motionless creature onto a stretcher. It wasn't easy to brush off either. The creature had a glossy fishtail and a human-like upper body, looking surprisingly real. People were left wondering, was it set free back into the ocean? But with no updates since, the whole incident still remains up in the air. Werewolf. This sighting will make you wonder what's real and what's not. Someone caught what looked like a werewolf on camera. It had dark fur, glowing eyes, and started crawling low to the ground. But then it stood up tall, and that's when it got real creepy. Honestly, it looked like something straight out of a scary story. People online went wild. Some were sure it was real, others thought it was just a prank. Either way, the clip has everyone talking, and no one can agree on what it really was. Jumping cryptid. The Sierra Madre, stretching over 540 kilometers in the Philippines, holds many secrets. In 2003, a trail camera captured something that still baffles many. The footage showed two strange, fast-moving figures with long limbs. Their shapes were hard to define, but they looked almost human. What really stood out? These figures leaped effortlessly across huge cliffs. No wings, no obvious effort, just pure skill. Netizens believe they were creations from a hidden lab, quietly released into the wild. Even more unsettling, they moved without a sound, leaving behind only questions. Whatever they were, their eerie, silent grace gave off serious mythical vibes. Cthulhu. This clip is one of those moments that just leaves you stunned. While digging his field in Brazil, a farmer stumbled upon something completely unexpected. A giant creature that looked like an octopus, but it wasn't in the water. It was buried deep underground. Some online folks joked it was a baby Cthulhu that had been hiding for centuries. Others thought it might be an ancient creature that just woke up to give everyone a scare. The locals were so freaked out, they ran for it. What happened after that? Well, that part's still a mystery. Devil in Air. During a vibrant carnival in San Pedro, drones capturing the celebration ended up recording something eerie. Above the colorful chaos, massive, shadowy figures with wings glided through the sky. They were far too large to be ordinary birds and seemed to disappear before anyone could get a closer look. Locals believe these were supernatural beings, while others remain baffled. To this day, the mystery remains unsolved. Nicaragua encounter. In Nicaragua, a tourist was enjoying the mountain views when he heard some creepy noises. Curious, he pulled out his camera and started filming, and what he caught was seriously strange. Locals have been talking about this creature for years. People say it's known for snatching kids, while others think it's just a rare type of monkey. But honestly, it doesn't look like any monkey I've ever seen. The video blew up online, and everyone's been arguing about it since. Nobody really knows what it is, but maybe someone out there has it figured out. Mythical cryptid.
Olha aqui, gente. Cara de bezerro.
Back in 2018, a group of cyclists riding through a remote area in Brazil had an encounter that left them spooked. Hiding near the bushes was a strange creature with a bald head and a face that oddly resembled a calf. They couldn't figure out what they were looking at. Some thought it might be a mythical chupacabra, while others guessed it could be a strange hybrid, or maybe even a science experiment gone wrong. Hoping for answers, they shared the video online, but even experts were left scratching their heads. Whatever it was, it remains one creepy encounter. Lake Champ monster. America has its own legendary lake monster called Champ, believed to be hiding in the depths of Lake Champlain. With over 300 sightings, this creature has sparked plenty of curiosity and mystery over the years. And just recently, some visitors hoping to catch a glimpse actually filmed something shocking. They couldn't say for sure what it was, but it sure looked like the famous Champ. Videos like this keep the legend alive, drawing in more people eager to find the truth. And with a $50,000 reward once offered by P.T. Barnum for its capture, it's no wonder the hunt continues. Yet, despite all the speculation, Champ remains a protected legend, proving some mysteries are just too good to solve. Let us move on towards our subscribers' pick of the day. Those of you who didn't believe the picture, this video is for you guys. A man spotted this majestic winged creature on his usual stroll by the beach. It was exactly as the dragon described in the myths. The same massive wings, wide jaws, and a daunting appearance. Only one thing was different. It wasn't alive. Since it was spotted on the beach, the guy thought it probably came from the depths of the ocean. It could be possible, as these mythical beings are known to exist in the darkest corner of our world. But what's your take on this? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.